Welcome to the Women Living Well After 50 podcast. I'm Sulon Carrick and I'm passionate about inspiring, motivating, supporting and informing women over 50 to embrace this exciting time of life. Health and wellness in mind, body and spirit are the foundations for living well, but there is so much more to a life well lived. Each week, through conversations with my guests, I'll be presenting topics that will help us all to live well and enjoy life. So join me as we discover new ways to become women living well after 50. Are you ready to start living? What are you waiting for? Let's get started. Welcome to another episode of Women Living Well After 50. I'm Sulon Carrick and it's lovely to have you join me. Now, how are you rating your health and fitness at the moment? Are you doing well? Do you have a healthy lifestyle, or could you improve just a little bit or a lot? Now, I've been doing recently a health and wellness challenge with some friends, and we've been documenting our progress. And what's happened is we've realised that being focused on certain aspects of our health each week has made us more mindful of how we're looking after ourselves. We've documented what we've been doing for exercise, how much time we spend exercising, what we're eating, what we're doing for our time out for relaxation, and how much water we're drinking. And then we check in with each other each week, sharing our highs as well as our lows, and there's no judgment. So the biggest takeaway so far has been that it's really put the spotlight on what we do individually for our health and well-being. So for this week, I'd like to talk about what I call the 3 A's of maintaining health and wellness and routine for life. Not just for a challenge for 5 days, 10 days, 30 days, or whatever. This is a lifestyle. Now, we all know that we need to do certain things to stay healthy and fit and to enjoy life. We also need that to be able to maintain independence as we age. We want to be able to be fit and active and do all those daily things and enjoy life as we get older, don't we? So we need to be able to cope with daily living. And now that the world has opened up again after COVID, a lot of us are making travel plans. But will you be fit enough to do all that you want to do? So it's simple, really. The hardest part is making the commitment and getting started. So I mentioned my 3 A's for maintaining health and wellness routine for life. First of all, we need to accept. The first step is to accept, and we need to do that in order to remain healthy, strong, and active. We have to accept that we have to move, eat well, and take care of our mental health every day. Not on the odd day here and there, it's got to be daily. So we have to accept that it will be part of our normal lifestyle. There's no easy way around it, but the benefits are so worthwhile. We have independence, we feel great in our mind, body and spirit, and we're enjoying life, and our bodies just feel good when we're taking care of them. So accept is the first one. So once you've done that, number 2 is act. So it's all right to accept the idea that we have to live a healthy lifestyle daily. It's a routine, it's a lifestyle, but it's no point if we don't act on that. So step 2 is to act. Stop procrastinating, take action. So visualize how you see yourself living a healthy lifestyle, what activities you want to be doing. How do you see yourself in 6 months, 12 months, a year, 5 years? Think about that. Visualize how you are going to be. Visualize how you're going to be if you don't do anything, and visualize how you could be if you start to act and start taking your health and wellness seriously. So the first thing to do is get your doctor's checkup. So go and get a doctor's appointment, have a full checkup, and make sure, get your blood tests done, see what your cholesterol levels are and blood sugars are, see how all of that's tracking, and get the okay from the doctor to start on an exercise routine. So you need to plan and prep your week. You've been to the doctor, you've got the okay, things are going all right, hopefully. So plan and prep your week, because if you don't plan, the day is going to go by, a week is going to go by, and you've done nothing. So plan what type of exercise are you going to do it, how long you're going to do it for, and how often. So for example, you might say, I want to work on my strength 2 days a week. I need to go for a walk every day, and a brisk walk, so I get my 150 minutes of cardio over the week. So that's strength, cardio, stretching and flexibility, and balance. So you need to incorporate those 4 fundamentals into your week for whatever exercise you're doing. And it doesn't have to be hard. It can be fun exercise. It's all about moving. And if you haven't exercised for a while, don't go into it gung-ho. Make sure that you perhaps get some professional advice if you want to know how to do some weight training and what's involved with that, and maybe get a friend to start walking with you. Just make a start on moving every day. And it's the same with eating. Plan what meals you're going to make for the week that are healthy. Because if you go to the cupboard and you say, I want to eat healthy, but it's full of rubbish or, unhealthy food, what can you do? So make sure you plan your meals ahead, then do your shopping list accordingly based on that, and you'll always have a healthy alternative. So think about how much water you're going to drink every day as well, because that is very important that we stay hydrated. So at least 8 glasses of water a day. Put a reminder in your phone for every hour, stand up. So you're not sitting for too long, and have a drink of water. Or every time you go to the toilet, have a drink of water, so that you are hydrating your body. Now, one of my friends in the challenge was saying to me that although she believed that she was leading a healthy lifestyle overall, without the regular tallying in her journal that she started, she would have guessed wrong in most areas. So she thought she was living healthy, and to a certain extent she was, but she didn't realize that there were a few areas that she really wasn't concentrating on. And by doing this challenge and writing down everything that we were doing, it was showing us and being mindful of maybe areas where there's gaps that we need to look at. So as I said, we need to do strength and resistance training at least twice a week, because from the age of 30, our muscles start to lose their strength, and we can develop sarcopenia, which is loss of muscle mass, and osteoporosis, which is loss of bone mass. So you don't need to be lifting heavy weights, and you can even use body weight, as long as you are using some form of strength training to keep your muscles mass and strong and your bones strong. I mentioned cardio training. Now that's good for our heart health, and it's important to exercise that most important muscle of our body. So brisk walking, jogging, running, swimming, cycling, dancing, anything that raises your heart rate and gets it pumping. You should feel breathy, but not breathless. And stop definitely if you experience any pain or you're having trouble breathing. But a general rule of thumb is to calculate to find what we call the maximum heart rate. That's the rate at which your heart is beating when you're working its hardest to meet your body's oxygen needs. So when you're exercising, what's the maximum heart rate you should be getting at? So it's 220 minus your age. And during your exercise, and depending on your fitness level, you should aim for at least 50% of your maximum heart rate for beginners and up to about 70 to 85% for more advanced exercises. So, just work out that calculation, and that sort of helps you to know that you're lifting your heart rate, because it's not doing your heart any good if you're not getting it and making it work. So you've got to lift that heart rate. As I said, feel breathy, but not breathless, and no pain. Now, it doesn't matter, even if you've got an illness, you can work out in some form. There's lots of exercise videos on YouTube where you can be doing workouts in a chair. So even a cardio workout, a high intensity workout, you can do sitting down and still get your heart rate going. Now, daily stretching. As I mentioned before, stretching for flexibility, which allows you to bend, stretch, reach, and it also improves your posture. I've put together a 10-minute video on stretching your body to help with lower back pain. So I'll put a link in the show notes as well. But keeping flexible and our balance. And it's not just a matter of standing on one leg. You need to be able to move from one direction to another and just maintaining that balance. So practice some balance exercises as well. What about our mind? We need to calm our mind and to stimulate our mind. So daily meditation or journaling helps to calm, gets your thoughts down on paper and releases those worrying thoughts. You also need to keep learning to keep your mind and brain active and, in good health. Now, the final A is achieve. So you've accepted, and you've acted, and now step 3 is achieve. You've made it through steps 1 and 2, so you're well on your way to achieving a healthy lifestyle. And everything is a little step by step. It doesn't have to be huge goals that you're achieving. It might be to, this week I am going to get up and go for a 10-minute walk. Might be as simple as that. Or I'm going to get up and do some stretching. But whatever you do, it's all about improving your lifestyle, improving your health, which will make you happier, and you'll be feeling good and you'll want to enjoy life to the full. So your health is your wealth. How are you going to incorporate the 3 A's? Accept, act, and achieve. How are you going to incorporate those 3 A's into live well, enjoy life, and be a woman living life your way? Now, to help you get started and to get you some focus on thinking about what we've discussed today, let's go to our weekly meditation to reset and refocus for the week ahead.
Now, before we start the week, let's take a moment to reset, and I'd like us to join in together for a 1-minute meditation. I'll be including this at the end of every episode of Micro Mondays, just for us to be able to start the week calmly and with focus and looking forward to the week ahead. So I want you to sit in a comfortable position or lie in a comfortable position. I want you to close your eyes, and we're going to take 1 minute where I want you to just try and clear your mind to prepare for the week ahead. Letting your breath inhale slowly and exhale slowly, calming the mind, slowing down the breath, and focusing on you. Now slowly letting your breath come back to normal. Slowly open your eyes and welcome a new day and a new week.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode and about the 3 A's to maintaining a health and wellness routine for life, because it's a lifestyle. I can't stress that enough. And so that's it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I'd love to hear your comments. Give me a like on the podcast, and remember to share this with a friend who may benefit from what we've discussed today. I know they will. And if you do have a healthy lifestyle at the moment and you're happy with that, that's fabulous. So let me know. Share with me what you do to maintain that healthy and active lifestyle. So that's it for this week. Remember to live well, enjoy life, and most of all, be a woman living life your way. Bye for now.